This is Therapist Clubhouse, a podcast for private practice entrepreneurs. I'm Annie Schusler. Hey there. This is the first in a 6-part series of minisodes. In each of these 6 minisodes, I'm going to geek out about an aspect of business that matters. So this first rant is about how to take a vacation from your business. And it's pretty fair for me to do this right now because I am on vacation as this goes live. I'm going to give you a little disclaimer before I launch into my rant. So there are clinical emergencies that come up where you might not want to follow this advice, depending on how you work. And that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about those clinical emergencies that some of you might decide to attend to. All right, now for my rant. You have to build vacation into your overall financial plan. Don't think of vacation as something that you've got to add on to your financial plan in your business. It's got to be part of it. So base your overall earning goals on 40 weeks a year, or perhaps 45 weeks. Give yourself weeks off for sickness, for emergencies, and for vacation. And remember all those days where you need to take a day off here or there. Maybe you need to go to your kids' school performance. Or, maybe you've got to take care of your car, whatever it is. Give yourself those days. Don't apologize for taking vacation. Don't apologize with your tone or with your words. Your clients suffer when you do, when you share that suffering with them. Don't give people phone sessions or tell them that you're going to be available for check-ins. Don't act guilty. And also, on another clinical note, don't act super excited about your vacation. I don't think either of those things, acting guilty about your vacation or super duper excited, I don't think those really belong in our conversations with clients. Next, get coverage early, way before your vacation, so that you can lean into looking forward to your vacation. Give your coverage person a way to reach you if you want to give them a way to reach you, just for emergencies. And you might decide not to do this, but if you want them to contact you in certain emergencies, make sure you've got a clear way for that to happen so that you're not checking your email to find out if there's an emergency constantly. Don't double up on clients the week before you go or the week you return. Give your clients notice, and then if you can't see a particular client the week before you go or the week when you return, that's okay. That's part of the process. Notice what your best vacation rhythm is. So maybe it's a few days off more often, or maybe it's a full month off once a year and then fewer other days off throughout the year. Plan your vacation so that you're not worried while you're away. Look at everything that you got to take care of so that you won't worry. Create a to-do list for the day that you return. You're not going to remember exactly where you left things, especially if you're away for a long time. So imagine before you leave your business, imagine yourself on the day that you're returning and give that future you a list of what's most important to take care of and to check on right away. I did this once when I was away for a month, and it was such a relief to not have to just figure everything out from scratch. Decide what you're going to do about email ahead of time and then stick to it. So if you don't want to check email, make it clear that you're not gonna. Put a vacation auto reply in there. And don't say in that auto reply that you're going to get back to them on the day you return. Be realistic and say that perhaps you're going to be returning emails and phone calls within the week that you return. And I mentioned email, same goes for your phone. If it's a long break, give yourself an admin day after you get back before you start seeing clients. And that's going to make you more present for your clients. Okay, so I've given you a whole bunch of advice so far, and maybe you're thinking, I can't afford to do these things. First, I want you to go to the first thing I said. You should be setting your financial goals so that all of this time is built into it and you're not hustling to make a vacation work. Stop thinking of the days when you're not seeing clients as financial setbacks. Like, oh my God, that day is costing me $500 or $1,000. You're paying for that vacation all year long. It's built into your fee. And I have a fee rant coming up soon, so I won't get too far into that now. But for now, remember that vacation time is something that is built into your fee. Consider a staycation. If you can't afford to go away or you don't want to go away, get used to taking time off and just stay in town. What's really important about vacation is nurturing yourself, not necessarily where you are. All right, I got this question recently. What if I want to work while I'm away on vacation? This was a question from one of my Superpower participants. And she's a real powerhouse who's enjoying writing and creating content for her business. So my personal answer is, if you want to do that stuff, why shouldn't you? And as you're listening to this, as I said, I'm on vacation, and I'm also likely to be generating ideas for my business. The difference is I'm taking a break from direct delivery of services, and I'm taking a break from having to get anything done in my business. But if there's something I find that I want to explore, that's okay. I think we do need to take vacations from delivering services. Maybe that's just me and the people I've worked with, but it seems like that is really important. So that's what I told this powerhouse. If you find you want to write or create while you're on break, do it if you're enjoying it. And you might find that you have the best ideas on an airplane or in the middle of watching Scandal. And it's okay to act on that if you want to. Just remember, this is supposed to be fun, so stop when it's not fun. If you decide to return any emails while you're away, and I wouldn't recommend that you do this at all for your clients because you've already set that boundary. But if you want to return any emails while you're away, you can schedule your emails to be sent after you return from vacation. So your reply, you can go ahead and set it, but you can set it to go to the recipient after you return from vacation. So you're not sending the message, hey, I'm open for communication. You're not encouraging a back and forth email conversation during your vacation that way. One way to do this is through Boomerang. It's really easy to set up. The person who emailed you will just get your auto response saying, thanks for your email, I'm away, just like everybody else gets. And they won't get your actual reply until the day you've scheduled it for, which could be the day after you return or later that week. Now, this is a fun tip. Anticipate your vacation for as long as possible. So months ahead of time, research tells us that we get half of our enjoyment of wonderful events in anticipating those events. So take advantage of that and spend time and energy looking forward to and planning your vacation. So why is this my first rant? Why is vacation such a big deal? The way you take vacation is one of those things that's going to decide whether you're able to thrive in your business and love being an entrepreneur over the long haul, or whether you're going to burn out over time. These things that might seem small in the moment as you're making these choices, they are choice points that end up adding up to whether you end up loving your business and getting on that path, or whether you end up getting on the path to close your business. Okay, so I really want you to love your business. That's why I'm starting with vacation. Thanks for listening. I am currently enjoying my vacation, as I mentioned, and I'm recording this a month before I'm leaving. I also want to tell you that from August 24th to August 26th, 2018, I'm running Superpower Intensive. I'm so excited. I'm going to take 10 therapists through the Superpower Method in person, and we'll get the steps done together in a beautiful house in Berkeley. And we're not going to stay in the house, but we're going to hang out there during the days and make bold business moves together. Learn about the program and apply for it at coachingwithannie.com/intensive. And I will see you next week when I talk about embracing your superpowers and using them to grow your business.